The old town of Lijiang, nestled at the foot of the majestic Jade Dragon Snow Mountain in Yunnan Province, China, is a living testament to centuries of cultural fusion and rich history. Dating back to the 13th century, it was initially settled by the Naxi people, a unique ethnic minority with a vibrant heritage. During the Ming Dynasty, the influential Mu clan was appointed as local chieftains and played a crucial role in designing and developing Lijiang into a thriving center of trade, culture, and religion along ancient routes connecting central China, Tibet, and Southeast Asia. The town's architecture is a harmonious blend of Han, Tibetan, and Naxi styles, with its most iconic feature being the intricate network of canals that earned it the nickname the Venice of the East. Despite enduring natural disasters, including a devastating earthquake in 1996, Lijiang has preserved its authentic charm and deep cultural roots. In 1997, UNESCO recognized it as a World Cultural Heritage Site, a tribute to its historical significance and unique beauty. Today, walking through the old town feels like stepping into a fairy tale, where time slows down among cobbled streets, ancient rooftops, and the gentle sound of water flowing through stone-lined alleys. Lijiang is more than a preserved town, it is the heartbeat of heritage, echoing the pride and spirit of generations past and present. The old town of Lijiang is not just a peaceful ancient city nestled beneath the Jade Dragon Snow Mountain. It is a living symbol of cultural identity and the harmonious blending of ethnic traditions. Steeped in centuries of history, Lijiang is home to the Naxi people, who have preserved and nurtured a distinctive culture rich in heritage. From the rare Dongba pictographic script to the haunting melodies of traditional Naxi music and the deeply rooted local customs, every corner of the town speaks of a civilization uniquely its own. The cobblestone streets and moss-covered rooftops whisper tales of a golden era, when Lijiang served as a vital stop on the Southern Silk Road, where Han, Tibetan, Bai, and Naxi cultures met and intertwined. The intricate canal system flowing through the town reflects the people's ingenuity in city planning and their philosophy of living in harmony with nature. Lijiang is more than a tourist destination, it is a cultural sanctuary where time slows down, allowing one to feel the depth of its past, truly, the beauty of its preservation, and the quiet pride of those who have shaped its unique identity. In today's fast-paced world, the old town of Lijiang continues to tell its story, a cultural epic echoing through the mountains of southwest China. The old town of Lijiang is not just a priceless cultural heritage site, but also a key driver of economic development for the region and all of China. With its ancient charm and uniqueness, Lijiang has attracted millions of tourists worldwide, generating significant revenue from tourism and improving the lives of thousands of local residents. The ancient houses, cobblestone streets, and natural canals have become iconic tourist attractions, creating a sustainable industry deeply rooted in culture. Tourism has not only helped develop infrastructure and enhance the quality of life for the community, but it has also created job opportunities, encouraging younger generations to preserve and promote their traditional crafts. More importantly, Lijiang offers a model of economic growth that goes hand in hand with heritage preservation, demonstrating sustainable development that balances cultural and environmental protection. The old town of Lijiang has become a symbol of the perfect blend of tourism growth and heritage conservation, shining as a cultural ambassador for China and proudly asserting the country's position on the international stage. The ancient town of Lijiang feels like a living painting, where time seems to stand still, and every corner of the streets tells an ancient story. Walking into this old town, I can't help but be captivated by the nostalgic beauty of the wooden houses with curved tile roofs, and the narrow, winding stone streets that seem to flow like the current of history. The stone bridges arching over clear, flowing canals add to the peaceful, tranquil atmosphere. It's as if I've stepped into another world, where the fresh air and the soft sounds of nashi flutes and zithers blend, creating an ancient and poetic scene. The old homes, the rain-soaked streets, and the marks of time left behind make me feel this place's mystery and allure almost magical. Lijiang isn't just a travel destination, it's a journey into the past, where every step, every glance evokes deep emotions, as if I've become a part of this space, merging with the slow, peaceful rhythm of life. Sifang Square in the ancient town of Lijiang is a space that feels vast and full of emotion. As I step into it, I feel like I've entered another world, where time slows down. Ancient buildings with traditional tiled roofs surround the vast stone plaza, and the air is filled with the soft glow of lanterns and the lively bustle of travelers worldwide. I can't help but be drawn to the sounds of traditional nashi music drifting from the corners of the square, bringing an unusual sense of tranquility. Everything in Sifang Square carries the essence of culture, both ancient and vibrant. Standing in the middle of the square, I take a deep breath and feel the perfect blend of the quietude of the old town and the energy of modern life. Sifang Square isn't just the heart of Lijiang, it's the soul of an ancient culture. A place where deep emotions are kept alive, and where every visitor is compelled to stop, listen, and savor every moment. Wangu Tower in the ancient town of Lijiang evokes a unique, serene, and majestic feeling. Standing at the tower's base, looking up, I felt I was facing centuries of history. The ancient brick layers and the intricate carvings on the tower's walls left me in awe of its timeless beauty. Reaching the top, I felt like I had entered another world, where the entire ancient town of Lijiang unfolded, its traditional rooftops and winding streets, all blending in perfect harmony. The sensation of being high above, gazing out over the vast landscape, with distant mountains in the background and cool breezes flowing through, made me feel the very breath of the land. Wangu Tower is not just an architectural wonder, it's a symbol of resilience and endurance. And standing there, I felt a deep connection to this land, to the ancient stories that still resonate in the air. Nestled in the heart of Lijiang Old Town, is a witness to glorious history and a symbol of power, culture, and resilience. As I step into the Mufu Palace, I feel its grandeur, yet a profound stillness hangs in the air, as though every stone, every door, silently whispers the stories of a glorious era long past. The entrance, with its worn stone steps, guides me into a vast space, where the dark, glistening rooftops reflect the timelessness and exquisite detail of the architecture. The overwhelming sense of awe hits me as I stand before the main gate, where towering stone walls stand proudly, guarding the legacies of the generations that once ruled Lijiang. The Mufu Palace wasn't just the residence of the Mu clan, it was the center of power, where destinies were shaped, and a meeting place for culture and intellect. Inside the palace, the grand rooms and long, echoing hallways are filled with a blend of Han architecture interwoven with influences from Tibetan and Naxi styles, immersing me in a world where the past and present are seamlessly united. Every step through the Mufu Palace feels like walking through a living history book, where each mural and artifact carries the stories of the Mu clan and the prosperous era of Lijiang. The whisper of the wind through the ancient trees, the quiet serenity of the lush gardens, all highlight the majesty of the palace, creating a space that feels both mysterious and tranquil. Particularly striking is the view from the palace windows, lush green mountains, winding rivers, and the old town of Lijiang shrouded in the morning mist. It's a majestic and peaceful scene, a stunning landscape that leaves me in awe of the timeless beauty of Mufu Palace. As an integral part of Lijiang Old Town, the Mufu Palace is not just an architectural heritage but the very soul of the city, breathing history, culture, and resilience through every stone and corner. Leaving the palace, I carry not just images in my mind, but a lingering nostalgia for an era gone by, its people's unwavering strength, and the eternal cultural values preserved through generations. Jade Dragon Snow Mountain, the very name sounds like a beautiful hymn of nature, standing out in Lijiang's vast and majestic landscape. When viewed from the old town, it feels like I'm facing a living masterpiece of the heavens and earth, where mountains and clouds merge into an enchanting, mystical painting. The snow-capped peaks gleam like enormous sheets of silk stretched across the deep blue sky, creating a scene that is impossible to forget. The journey up Jade Dragon Snow Mountain is not just an ordinary climb, but an emotional encounter with nature. As I get closer to the summit, the air around me grows still, and the only sound is the wind whistling through the cold, rocky cliffs. The chilly air bites at my skin, while the thin layers of clouds drift around the foot of the mountain, occasionally parting to reveal pure white snow, making me feel like I've entered another world where time seems to stop, leaving only pure, serene sensations. At the foot of the mountain, the Lijiang River winds gracefully like a ribbon, reflecting the soft light of the towering snow peaks. This landscape not only overwhelms me with its grandeur, but also makes me feel small in the face of nature's beauty, which seems eternal and ever-changing. Every time I look up, I think of the strength and resilience of Jade Dragon, a symbol of enduring life through the ages. Sometimes, the white clouds gently wrap around the mountain's peak, turning the space into an ethereal mist. In those moments, I sense this place's mystical and sacred presence, where the cool breezes not only soothe the body but also calm the soul. Jade Dragon Snow Mountain is not just a natural wonder. It is also an integral part of the soul of Lijiang Old Town, where every step taken reminds me of the majesty, tranquility, and holiness that permeate the air. As I leave, I carry with me not just the image of a magnificent snow-capped mountain, but also the profound feeling of becoming one with nature, feeling small and serene in the vastness of the universe. Tiger Leaping Gorge. The name carries a sense of mystery and power, leaving a lasting impression I can never forget. The first time I set foot here, I didn't just feel like I was standing amidst a grand natural wonder, but also sensed the quiet presence of history and the untold stories that the mountains and river have witnessed through the ages. The gorge lies between two towering cliff faces, surrounded by lush trees and the winding Lijiang River below, like a giant snake slithering through the deep ravines. Walking along the narrow trails, I couldn't help but feel like I was entering another world, where everything around me held a raw, awe-inspiring beauty. At times, I had to look up to see the sheer cliffs and jagged peaks rising high into the mist, making me feel small against the vastness of nature. But it was precisely the grandeur of the landscape that made me appreciate the immense power of nature, a force that commands respect and reverence. The Lijiang River below, at times flowing calmly and other times roaring fiercely, seems to embrace the gorge. The sound of water crashing against the rocks, blending with the winds rushing through the canyon, creates a magical symphony of nature, powerful yet gentle, that makes my soul feel like it's floating along the flow of the surroundings. Standing in the gorge, I felt like I was in the perfect union of earth and sky, where the breathtaking beauty of the landscape and the peaceful serenity come together in perfect harmony. Every step I took in Tiger Leaping Gorge brought a different emotion, astonishment at the wild beauty of nature, tranquility among the ancient trees, and strength when gazing up at the towering cliffs. This gorge is not just a tourist destination, it's a journey of self-discovery, a path to understanding the resilience and calmness that nature imparts. Leaving Tiger Leaping Gorge, I carried an extraordinary sense of peace, as if I had found a place to meditate and connect deeply with nature. The scenery here will remain a cherished memory in my heart, a part of Lijiang that I will never forget. Baisa Village in Lijiang Old Town is a place that exudes tranquility and a deep sense of cultural heritage. When I first set foot here, I felt like I had entered an entirely different world, where time seemed to stand still, leaving only the peaceful, rustic atmosphere of traditional houses with moss-covered rooftops and winding dirt paths. The air in Baisa Village is gentle and serene, with the surrounding green hills embracing the village like a protective hug, sheltering the simple lives of its people. Every step I took in the village gave me a sense of warmth and closeness from the locals. They carry the Nashi people's distinct characteristics: colorful traditional clothing, warm smiles, and welcoming greetings. The village is enveloped in the sounds of nature, the cheerful chirping of birds and the soothing flow of streams, creating a beautiful symphony between humanity and the natural world. Baisa Village is not just a place I visited, but also where I found peace for my soul. The landscape here, though simple, holds a profound beauty that I will never forget. I felt like I had been recharged, living in the moment and appreciating the beauty of life's simplest, most pure moments. Lijiang Old Town is a fantastic destination with its ancient charm and rich cultural heritage. But the right timing to visit plays a crucial role in creating a memorable experience. If you're planning to explore Lijiang, it's best to consider visiting during the spring and fall seasons. Spring March to May is an ideal time to visit Lijiang Old Town. During spring, the weather in Lijiang is mild and comfortable, with gentle breezes sweeping through the ancient streets. This pleasant climate makes it perfect for strolling through the old town, exploring the traditional houses, narrow alleys, and local markets without feeling too hot or cold. It's also the season when the trees begin to sprout new leaves, and flowers bloom, creating a lively and fresh atmosphere. Also, spring is when you can enjoy the stunning view of Jade Dragon Snow Mountain, with its snow-capped peaks blending beautifully with the clear blue sky. Fall September to November is also a fantastic time to visit. The weather is cool, not too hot or cold, with fresh, crisp air. This is when the trees turn golden, orange, and red, transforming the landscape into a vibrant, picturesque scene. Fall is also when more cultural events and festivals take place in the old town, giving visitors the chance to experience traditional activities and celebrations of the Naxi people. While Lijiang Old Town is beautiful year-round, summer and winter may not be the best times for visitors who want to enjoy the town's comfortable atmosphere. Summer in Lijiang can be pretty hot, especially during peak months, while winter can be cold, making sightseeing a bit challenging, particularly if you're hiking or exploring high-altitude spots like Jade Dragon Snow Mountain. In summary, spring and fall are the best seasons to visit Lijiang Old Town, offering perfect weather and stunning natural scenery for an unforgettable trip. As you stroll through the ancient streets, admire the gracefully curved rooftops, and feel the cool breeze from the crystal-clear canals, you'll realize that the ancient town of Lijiang is not just a destination, but a journey into the past. Here, every corner, every bridge, and every house tells a story of time. Immersing yourself in the town's mysterious beauty and unique culture, you'll experience the perfect harmony between nature and humanity, between the ancient and the modern. Lijiang isn't just a place to explore, it's a place to live, feel, and touch the heart of history and culture. Let the ancient town of Lijiang leave its mark on your heart, becoming a cherished part of your journey back to the actual values of life. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey through the ancient town of Lijiang. We hope the stunning sights and rich history have given you an unforgettable experience and deep emotions. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any of our future adventures. We look forward to seeing you on our next journey and wish you meaningful travels. Goodbye for now, and see you soon.